Now you're live.
Oh, now we're live. I think the best part about the show is waiting to see when we actually realize we get live or not, right? I feel like every show we get on, I'm like, is it happening? It's happening.
Oh, it's now.
Hey, guys, guess what? It's ANME.
Welcome to ANME.
I found a stray. So welcome to today's show. We're live in the booth. So it's going to be short and sweet, but we still wanted to make sure that we were consistent and everybody knows that if you need help with the condoms, we will help you. So in case you're just joining and you've never seen me do this random soapbox, whatever I want to call this, of a wannabe web stream, welcome. We are Tori and Jamie at the moment and producer Ryan, and I kind of just started this web stream because I did lubricant for 8 years and I thought I was like savvy. I know stuff about condoms.
She does.
There's different, well, but even a year ago I was like, I know things. I didn't know anything and nobody knows any of the stuff. So I was inspired because every time I end up having another engagement with a person and I get either like a nugget of information or I get another sales tip or I learn something because there's brilliant people like David Mayer's here with me today of
and
Kimono.
There's new technology with spirals that I didn't even know about existed, and I'm in the industry now. These are really cool.
So thank you for joining us. We're here in a casual fashion, blowing up condoms and learning about them and hanging out in our booth for a second. It was a good day. It was long.
More condoms. There's so many different types.
How was your day today?
It was long.
Yeah, but it was good. Was it long and hard?
It was long and hard.
Was it as long as this one or as long as that one? Jamie, tell me what your favorite things of the show are so far. Like, what have you been learning?
You,
obviously. Just wait. I paid her to say that though.
The people in this industry are awesome. So just coming in and being new and being brought under the wings of so many wonderful people, I feel like it's an industry that has a lot of support. And I thought I knew a good bit about this industry and what was available. And today, over the last couple of days, I've just learned there's so much more. It's endless, it's infinite. Every company is focusing on something different. And something that's really great about a hub like Paradise Marketing is you can get all of the condoms you need in one place.
It's kind of weird, right? But amazing. Yes. We support El Dorado.
And we support you.
Oh, yay. Call your rep if you need help with any of these fun things. But Jamie had what was your favorite condom I showed you? Which one you were most excited about, I think?
Absolutely. This one. I know. I wanted to pull it out earlier because it's like, what did you tell me about? It's made with a new...
Oh, so this is the swirl one with the latex. This one's the graphene one.
Oh, the graphene one's super cool.
Both really good. Okay, so swirl. We had Zelinda from Mayer Labs on a show, I don't know, a few weeks ago. So if you didn't catch that one, it's there somewhere. At some point, I'll have a YouTube and I archive things. We'll get there. But it's been great. I not only get support from my manufacturer of kimono, which is Mayer Labs. David is here at my booth. I have a freaking owner working the booth and helping educate and teach things. So it's been really just like awesome to have him here to do things like sit here with Jamie, show her the condom,
this
and
one
then
swirls.
If there's a question, we can just go ahead and approve it. So if you missed everything with the swirl, welcome. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be honest.
So I guess for anybody that's just tuning in, we've said swirl a lot. I'd love to drill into what the heck does swirl mean for potential penis owners and partners to that penis owner.
Right. So I'm super jazzed about it because inside you can't really, if you get close, can we get close? It's hard to tell here. So you'll have to come to the booth. Oh wait, I'll give you your toy back.
Thank you.
Best thing for me about swirl is it's got the double helix ribbing on the inside. So not only do you get extra space, obviously you can see this is a bit more bulbous than this. That is the term, by the way. I've had to learn the jargon. Bulbous is a weird word for me. That's the word.
No Bulbasaur. It's bulbous.
So you get extra room in the condom as well as a little extra good type of friction because the ribbing's on the inside, but also because of this extra bulbous here.
And
depending. It's just well, it's not as thin as this.
This one's thinner and it's made of... Why is this one so cool? The material it's made from.
It's great.
So you both are telling me that there is now a condom on the market with internal ribbing to specifically stimulate the penile glands of the penis while penetration occurs.
Education
and a lot on the tip. You get more of that sensation.
It'll also help depending like what your partnership status is. If you're looking to hit a G spot or an A spot area, this will help you with that. I'll be honest.
Or if you have funky toys that you're just trying to keep clean and be easy, throw one of these on it, and then it has more space.
No, good point. That is one of the aha moments I've had. It's like, no, I already knew people were not cleaning their stuff properly, but they're really not cleaning their stuff properly. Like, just case in point, people don't realize, like with Clorox, right? You were telling me you got to wipe
and
the
leave
Clorox.
it for 10 minutes.
Nobody's leaving their foaming or their spray on their toy for 10 minutes. I'm way too.
They conveniently don't put that in the advertisement.
They do not.
It's really better if you left it on for 10 minutes to fully sanitize. So if you don't want to spend 10 minutes, you just go in, you put the soap on, and you leave them in the sink for a little bit. You come back, you rinse them all off. If you don't want to do that, throw a condom on your toy. Play with it, take the condom off, throw it away, and then you can just do a quick wash off and stay safe.
I also heard someone tell me that they put a lot of their ribbed condoms on their Hitachis or the magic wand, like an extra sleeve. Or what was the good? You had an amazing tip about packing.
You can also use condoms to pack and put your cell phone in it if you're going on a river trip. Now the graphene ones are.
So it's the first ever hybrid condom, ladies and gentlemen, and germs and all people involved. So I think that's put it up in lights.
Wait. Let's tell does everybody know that there's condoms in different sizes and they come with a tape measure? So you can actually measure, you can get the kit, you can try them all out, measure, you find the one that actually fits you right.
Yeah, there's a lot of good marketing too while you're shopping.
Yeah, look at Jamie's
and they'll show you all the different sizes, sometimes right on the packaging. So it's a great way to get plugged in because especially in retail, you got to really know what you're talking about in order to finalize the sale. So being able to be very specific and measure specific for some people can be a great boon.
Well, and another fun topic of the show has been it's been very hard to educate anybody when you don't know what the benchmark is, right? Oh, thanks. Look at I got a fun Vanna. So the My One line, there's about 52 different molds for this condom. It's insane. It comes in a 3 count too, as well as the 10, and we have a 36. But as Jamie was mentioning, the coolest thing, you kind of pick okay, I think maybe I need something super wide or super snug, and then you get your measuring tape.
And that just wraps right around an erect member?
Yep. And then the way that it'll read is there's instructions on this, but the first thing you're going to do,
how to measure the length and the width properly.
Okay. Step 1, it tells you where to start so you can measure your length. And then step 2 on the back, they'll give you a number for your length and a letter for your girth. And then once you find that, you color code it to your box here and enjoy all what were we talking about? All the birthright of your pleasure, but smart sex.
And this is super cool because it's coming with a tool to help you find the right product for the long term. There's probably 20 different types of ultra thin condoms. So you have to try them all to figure out which one you like. But now you can start with size and get the right size fit and then know what other condoms might work for you. The other really cool thing at this booth in particular is FDA approved, first time ever.
The backdoor pack. Condoms
What does it
specified for anal sex.
Anal sex, everybody.
First one.
So I think I ranted about this before, but it's a new year. Typically, to do anything with the FDA, and I had to ask Global, how did you get this done? It took 10 years and literally $1 million, but they got it done, and now you can suggest this one specifically for anal per the FDA. Now that doesn't mean you can't use whatever
we
your
can
other
say anal now.
I know, but we can say anal now. That's a whole other thing.
That's a whole other thing,
but it's
we
very
can just
exciting.
admit about pleasure regions that exist, and that's one that everybody has.
And I just want to make sure,
especially during anal penetration, there can be some micro fissures or tears that happen. So having an extra barrier in place in order to keep everybody safe is always a benefit on top of keeping, anal penetration clean. a little bit easier. We got Lulu in the audience, so
I
just
was like,
saying,
I
hey.
saw Lulu pop up. Hey, Lulu, we miss you. I mean, it's a little slower because it's January, but we miss you because I wanted you to come out again. Lulu's out in New York.
Oh,
She was saying hello.
hello.
Thanks, Lulu. So yeah, thanks for.
I really like the idea that you guys are pointing out of the tools, because this is actually something that a store can show out of the packaging and get people really back in line as far as knowing what to buy, knowing where to buy it, and being that trusted retailer that's going to go the extra mile. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on it, but a big category of consumers that comes to mind for me is going to be people that are done with their family planning portion of their life. And oftentimes, you know, women will want to get off birth control. They're going to want to start thinking about, you know, changing everything up because now they're done with this phase. And having something that's easy, that's inexpensive. And I do hear a lot of men that are very intimidated by a vasectomy. So it's always a really good option to have out there. And I always encourage people to consider you might have consumers in your store that you wouldn't know would be in the market for condoms. And it's actually a really good long-term or short-term solution for them based on what they're looking to do.
Well, more importantly, for these retailers, it's gonna keep you coming back to that store, right? We love our toys, right? We're here for our pleasure, but they're built to last. This is one-time use. If you're reusing your condoms, we gotta talk, right? So being able to not only bring items that are consumables to your stores directly, things like this are not typically available in big box, right? Or you have to be like, knock, knock, knock. Can you open up the aisle 5? I need the condoms and the lube and the pregnancy test or whatever it is. So, you know, like we're trying to listen, guys, right? Like retailers are struggling. It's been a year. We're going to leave that year in the past, but we really are attempting to help you build your bigger basket size and make sure that you have the right commodities. And sometimes it doesn't need to be all 50 Trojan SKUs, right? You got to have some of this one, but we want to help you figure out where you're going to make money and where the trends are. That's right. As Jamie realized today, there has been innovation. Like condoms have been around for 100 years, sure, but there's been a lot that's happened in the last 20, and it's how are you supposed to figure all this stuff out?
Try them all.
It's insane. That's what I'm saying. We're here to help, and we're learning every day together.
I think this is still Lulu in the audience saying, great idea for Anal August workshop. I think it's a really good topic because a lot of people might get involved in it just based on interest, not necessarily knowing what they're doing. And to just have that instance where early on in your exploration, you've got this positive feedback of, okay, I have my safety and protection, I have the extra lubrication, I have all of these things that are going to benefit me to have the best experience that I can.
And it's part of growing. I think it's part of growing into your sexuality is to realize how beneficial condoms can be and how beneficial lube can be. And it's lube, I was under the impression that if you had to use lube, it's because you didn't do your body.
Something's wrong with you.
Something's wrong with me because no, lube is just awesome. It makes everything slippier. You don't rip anything. It's like, you know, if you have to really come into
I was like, get in here, JB.
Yeah, we have some more friends over here.
We're streaming. We're talking about
Live
lube
stream.
and
He's
the
out.
shame. He's on now. Love you, JB.
So as you come into your sexuality, you know, what we want to do is both have an accessible route for first timers who might feel a little shamey about it. They're just testing something out. Let's put lube in the condom pack so they have some of that with them because they might not think to get it or, you know. But then you have people coming in that have embraced their sexuality, and that's on the far spectrum. We're looking at group play, you know, and that's another space that condoms are incredibly helpful and important. If you have multiple people in the same experience using the same toy, if you are the wielder of the toy, you need to be changing the condom between partners, and that's how you can do that. So
and between orifices, don't reuse. I know. You know, whatever. There's big in the kink community right now. Like, you know, ATM is like a big thing. Hey, to each their own. I'm not going to yuck a yum, but it seems a lot easier and a lot safer to me to instead of having to stop everything. If that's your thing, you don't want the mojo to end and go wash up. Just put a condom, put it on. But the next, I mean, they come in a 3-pack for a reason. Use all 3.
Yeah, fresh barriers. And, you know, latex is definitely one of those materials that is going to change the longer you wear it. It just is going to absorb a lot of that moisture. So always be prepared to have a little bit extra lubrication around, or just a fresh barrier to throw on. Always freshen up your game for the best possible experience.
I'm still learning here, guys. How does a hybrid condom, like what is, like as opposed to just latex, right? Latex.
I think it's structural integrity.
Yeah.
Primarily. Graphene is actually one of the materials that a lot of people put on the list for big future opportunity as far as a global investment, and just a material that can be used in a lot of different industries. So I think that although we're seeing it now in condoms, my prediction for 2024 is you're going to see a lot more of this material and people talking about it. Yeah,
it's very
stretchy.
Well, and
quite stretchy.
And again, I've tried this condom, even though he did. I thought it was gone. It's very thin. So I think even if you we're gonna take spec per spec with latex versus this latex and hybrid situation, it's still gonna show up on the microns as I think it's at a 0.06 or 0.05, which is still relatively thin, but it's also that's not as thin as it's gonna feel, because the graphene really is about the heat transfer, right?
Oh,
it's that skin to skin. Look at her, see?
Oh.
She's so cute. It's the skin to skin part, which is what I feel like a lot of people like. I mean, regardless of if you have a latex sensitivity or not, some people end up preferring something in polyisoprene because it's a softer synthetic rubber, and it can just feel better for a lot of people because that heat transfer can happen a little
not
easier.
as stretchy.
We've got
It's softer.
Carrie in the
Softer, but
audience.
softer.
She's saying hey to both you ladies.
Hi, Carrie. Oh my God, Carrie, I cannot wait for you to meet this Jamie Jo. She's new at the Eldo. Carrie's in Australia. You'll love her. So when we see her in July, we'll make sure we have drinks or something. But she's like a spirit fairy animal of ours. She's one of our creatures.
Fantastic artist as well. If you ever get a chance to meet her, she's got some really good depth and visual on how she colors.
Awesome, Carrie. I'm really excited to meet you.
She says, I cannot wait to meet you in July. That's how she sounds now. That's the worst accent I've ever done. So congratulations. I think that was more Irish than Australian.
We're thinking of you. Someone said, oh, you want to go and get some brekkie? And I was like, Carrie.
Oh, brekkie. How long do you guys do live streams for? Because we have a sushi day.
Yes, I was going to say, typically I try to keep it 30 minutes or 40, but
do you guys want to walk around?
It's going to be, we can
walk around. Do you guys want to see the show? Should we walk around a little bit?
I think everybody is good with the direction you're taking it in.
Okay, you walk, I'll follow.
Okay.
She's going to be our tour guide.
Okay, we're going to walk
We'll do most booths. Quick. Most
quick.
booths are
Welcome
down.
to the fun corner. I know, because we're supposed to be done.
We're done.
Right? So we got a little sports sheet action. We've got some great. The arcade here at Doc Johnson is legit. A little sneak peek.
Sneak peek. I actually haven't been in here.
They told me I could put condoms on these later. Oh my goodness, Jamie. She's like, look at all the fun
That'd
things.
actually be a great safe sex sort of art exhibit. Many different
Right. I like it a lot.
types, sizes, shades of penises with many different types, colors, and styles of condoms. I think that's very cool.
This looks better. We're just walking and talking.
So walking, talking.
We're sad you can't be here, everybody. But
we're
look,
spinning.
now you're getting
We're
a little sneak peek. It's a good show, live from Burbank.
Hey,
Lulu says thank you for the tour.
Oh, we miss you, Lulu.
Now I've just showed you guys I'm actually quite short comparatively.
No, she's not.
Good things come in small packages.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we're maybe gonna sign off, guys. You've been great, but send because I know a lot of people are here at the show now and might have questions, and you're gonna see this later. So if you've got questions for me or producer Ryan or the lovely Jamie Jo creature,
ask my boss. I'm still new, still training, but you can ask me.
No, you can. We'll figure. I know that was the thing. I was like, apparently I need you for things, Derek, and he was like, what do you want? And I was like, I don't know. I just heard you have to prove the things. So. But we're here to help, guys. The show's for you. If there's other topics you want to talk about in the future, or you need some more education, or hey, you even need help networking to find this person, we can help you with that. Oh, there's my Pokey. I haven't seen him in a few days. Sorry, I saw my dog jump and I miss him.
There he is.
Baby.
Oh,
He's majestic.
Oh, well, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Give us a
Thanks for
holler if you need
including me.
anything. I know. Thank you for coming. So you'll see more of her because it's going to be good stuff. But
Partnerships.
Until next Tuesdays with Tori, everybody have a wonderful night. Be safe at ANME. And if you're not at ANME, reach out, get some resources. Everybody's here to help.
oh, it's like